Travis Hunter. We talked about this earlier on the number one Dodgers podcast and show on YouTube, Dodgers Dugout Live. You might remember Noel Sanchez from that as well. And J-Rod made an appearance on it. Well, Travis, first of all, I actually want to say I hope I didn't jump the gun on this because I didn't even do the backstory to make sure he actually said this. So I'm hoping that he actually did. I didn't get centelled or faxed on this, but it says that Travis Hunter said that Shohei Ohtani, about him, Ohtani is a great player, but you got to do a lot in football. So he's not necessarily saying right there that, hey, I'm better than Shohei Ohtani. He's just saying you have to do a lot in football. I've been thinking about this more. I will say that if you put Shohei Ohtani at tight end, I think he's a red zone threat. If you put Shohei Ohtani under center, I think he might give you 250 yards and 3 tutties. If you put Travis Hunter in the box 100 times against Shohei Ohtani, he's striking out 100 times. If you put him on the mound, guys are teeing off on him or he's throwing balls or that. The truth of the matter is that a cornerback and a receiver are much closer in skill set than a pitcher and a hitter. That's like two different sports. There's a reason why Deion Sanders, his mentor, Coach Prime, said the hardest thing to do in sports is to hit that little 97, 98, 99, 100 mile per hour fastball that looks like a tic-tac when it's coming towards you. So first and foremost, too, I want to say, Travis Hunter, before you even open your mouth on this, let me see you do it at the pro level like Shohei Ohtani has done at an MVP level. And then even then, I think the only way that Travis Hunter could enter this conversation would be if he was playing quarterback at an elite MVP level and he was, I don't know, an elite running back and handing the ball off to himself and running for a 90-yard touchdown. It's tough to even find the football equivalent to what Shohei Ohtani does in baseball. There's, I think, a handful of guys that can do what Travis Hunter does. There's one guy in the universe that can do what Shohei Ohtani does.
Doug, this is such an underestimation of what Travis Hunter is doing. Now, granted, the skill it takes to pitch and hit a baseball, I will never argue that. I do feel like it is harder skill-wise to hit a baseball and to throw breaking balls and pitch. I don't disagree with that. But the physical toll it takes to play 100 snaps every football game you participate in, it's not realistic what Travis Hunter has done because, Doug, I promise you, if what Travis Hunter did was easily replicable, a lot of other players would have done it. Deion Sanders would have done much more in college than the two-way he played because he played in spurts as a two-way player. Charles Woodson would have did more. Jabril Peppers would have did more. Ultimately, Travis Hunter is a one-on-one. He is the same type of anomaly that Shohei Ohtani is. And I feel like, you know, the DN crew kind of cooked me today. Got called a clown a few times for feeling like this.
I've been called that a lot.
It was a little OD. I was like, guys, chill out, you know? But regardless, Shohei Ohtani is a freak, but Travis Hunter is also a freak. And I think the one part that I have with your analysis on this is because you said the positions are mirrored. And I understand the point you were trying to make from the standpoint of athletic, fast, twitchy, quick guys play corner and wide receiver. However, the amount of ball control, concentration that it takes to play wide receiver, the technique, the hips, to being able to read offenses, to play corner. There's so much more mental, physically like mental things you have to do on the fly to play football than you do when you play baseball. I think a lot of things you play baseball is built off the reaction because you're reacting to a pitch, you're throwing as physical, but the mental aspect of having to play 100 snaps while also having to do it on both sides of the football, I think it's ridiculously difficult. And I think what both of them do is remarkable. They're both anomalies. But the idea, and this is why my only issue with some of the chat was to go out there and act like what Travis Hunter was doing was, oh, he's doing this against college kids. And, well, if it's just college kids, why didn't a bunch of other five-star recruits do it? Why didn't other number one, number two players in the country do it? They're both anomalies, and I think if you want to say it's even, I'm fine with that. But I'm not willing to say one is more difficult.
Okay, let me ask a question.
The physical toll on Travis is much more than the physical toll on Shohei.
So let me ask you a question. What is the most important position in football?
On defense, I could argue corner.
No, what's if you're gonna say what's the most important position in football? Quarterback, exactly. What's the most important position in baseball? It's pitcher.
Pitcher, yes.
He plays the most important position. If Travis Hunter played the most important position, I would say maybe. And yeah, the physical toll is the physical toll. Sure, athleticism. I mean, the guy can run for days, zero body fat. Sure, but it's the skill. I mean, come on, man. Shohei Ohtani is on a whole nother level. Noel, what are your thoughts on this?
I mean, both of them are insanely talented.
Exactly. That's the
both
most.
of them are insanely talented. I think if I were Travis, I just wouldn't have answered the question. I think
that's the beautiful
thing. No matter what, like obviously, like you made a great point, J-Rob, that even if people are saying like he's doing against college athletes, why don't other top recruits do this? He should wait until he's proving that he could do this in the NFL at a high level on both sides before he says something like that. Just him saying like Ohtani's a great player, but football's a whole different thing. Like I see what both of them do, and I think it's tough to compare both sports, even though people do it all the time.
Yeah.
I just think he should have just said like, Ohtani's a great player. Let me wait. Let me do this NFL, then we'll talk. I think if he does this at a high level for 5-6 years, the way we've seen Shohei become a two-way superstar, then the conversation can be had. You know, the conversation can be had.
Yeah.
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 No.
Yeah.
No. Never. Never.
Yeah.